I am finally sitting down to watch what I can only describe as one of the most feel-good queer affirmative shows I've ever watched. We're starting season 3 of Heartstopper, and there's a bunch of things I'm actually looking forward to. Nick and Charlie saying I love you to each other. That was also the cliffhanger from last season. Isaac and his journey of recognizing and celebrating his asexuality. I do think he may also be aromantic, but we'll see where his journey leads us. Darcy and her living situation, because her mom evidently is very homophobic.
Your own mother can't tell you the truth about an outfit. Who can? She looked like a lesbian.
Tao and Elle and what's gonna happen with them, because Elle inevitably has to move to pursue her art course, and I'm curious to see how Tao will handle that. Yusuf and Ajay and where we're gonna go with them. I loved Yusuf's character and that entire storyline. It was one of the highlights of season 2 for me. It was just so refreshing and heartwarming to see a storyline of a 30-something gay man who has just started to come to terms with and celebrate his sexuality, because that is unfortunately the reality of the world we live in. Not everybody has the privilege of being able to openly embrace their identity. I also know that Jonathan Bailey is going to play a teacher in this season. I don't think I've watched anything with Jonathan Bailey in it, although I do know of him. I know he's pretty much a gay icon, and that he was on a show with Matt Bomer where they had lots of gay sex. Oh, speaking of gay sex, from some of the interviews, I know that Nick and Charlie are going to take their relationship to the next level and maybe have sex. I don't know how they'll show that because the characters are still minors, but I think it's really important to show that coming of age aspect of queer teenagers' lives, because that is something that is very underrepresented. Oh, I also hope that we see more of Nick's mom. For all intents and purposes, she is the mom of the entire Heartstopper audience. So, without any further ado, let's just begin.
Nick, I have something to tell you.
I love you.
I'm in love with you, and I just wanted you to know. And you don't have to say it back yet.
It is clearly not a secret that they're in love with each other. They just haven't said it out loud.
Because I'm properly in love with you.
Properly?
Stop spying on me.
Stop declaring your love so loudly then. I'm shocked you haven't said it already.
Right?
We're going to the beach today, and then he's on holiday for 3 weeks, so...
So tell him today, yes.
No.
Yes.
Props to her for being like such a good big sister.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. He's just getting buffer and buffer.
Should we go?
Yeah.
Oh, this episode is called Love. We're definitely gonna say I love you.
I need the when I got kicked out of my house. My mum almost walked in on us again, so you owe me. Living with you is like a dream.
Well, at least they're living together. At least Darcy has a place to stay.
You're amazing. I love you.
Universe. Blah, blah, blah. Proper name, place name, backstory stuff.
The way that Charlie is looking at Darcy and Tara and how easily and openly they can say I love you to each other. It's funny because that's what Tara told Charlie, or maybe it was Nick, that she was jealous of how open they were, but now it's the other way around.
I'm jealous of you and Nick in some ways too.
What? Why?
You both talk about your feelings. Darcy just makes everything into a joke.
Charlie, can you do my back, please?
Yeah, sure.
Are we feeling some hormones? It's okay.
I love you.
Oh. Well, thank you.
It's so funny. Whenever I tell one of my best friends that I love him, his automatic response is thank you. Most probably because he knows that bothers me. And he likes to get on my nerves.
Open.
A flower?
You got me flowers when you first asked me out.
Also, yes to more men being given flowers.
Do you think you're asexual then?
Probably. Probably aromantic too.
Told you.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
God, I love them. I love their friendship. I love how they unconditionally support each other. I haven't been to a picnic in a long time. Although, to be really honest, a picnic in New Delhi, which is where I live, in summers is just...
My mum used to tell me never to talk with my mouth full. But now I can do what I want.
And he instantly notices it.
Hello. Hi. You could always go somewhere just
Do
us.
you guys want ice lollies, or are you just going to keep flirting?
Both?
We're all full up, actually. Sorry.
Like, where can one find a boyfriend like Nick? Like, I need a Nick in my life. Somebody who does not have an ounce of toxicity in them. They're good to look at, they take care of you, they're also just a good, decent human being to others as well.
And to be cancelling plans with us to go on dates with her, apparently.
Don't worry, the honeymoon period won't last forever.
It might.
Is that the hope that he's holding on to, that she may not want to go? Because that can be troublesome.
Guess I've just been distracted by...
Reading about eating disorders? Yep.
Come and see with me.
I really don't want to take my shirt off.
Okay, we'll keep it on. We're dry in the sun.
The way that he comforts Charlie while also knowing what causes him anxiety, and he just knows the exact right thing to do, that also doesn't make Charlie more uncomfortable than he already is. And I really hope that these constant affirmations from Nick will really help him.
I hate you.
Which also means that he loves you.
I need to talk to you about something.
Yeah, I do too.
You go first.
No, you.
No, I can't say it first. Now you said that.
Oh, Charlie, you should really go first.
I think you have an eating disorder. I've been doing some research and,
I know that I've got some issues. I don't think they're that bad. You don't need to worry about me.
Is that what you wanted to talk about as well?
Yeah.
I think his response was very natural and expected. If somebody tells you you have a problem, you at first will be resistant to that. It is a journey and you have to go on that journey when you're ready. And for all you know, it's a lifelong journey. Everybody's so supportive of each other on this show. Except for Darcy's mom, I guess.
She looked like a lesbian.
I think David's stolen my goggles.
Fuck David.
Gonna be the longest you spent apart since we first met.
Oh, are you gonna miss me? Maybe a little bit. A little bit.
You know I'm gonna miss you a lot.
Just say it. Just say it, please.
Movie after?
Only if it's not Marvel.
Isn't he part of the Marvel universe now? Folklore? I saw that in season 2. Impeccable taste.
Maybe you should try living with your gran. I love waking up with you and I love spending every day with you. I think we need some personal space too. We'll try it. I'll call her.
How are these teenagers more mature than a lot of the adults I know in my life, and I'm pretty sure all of us know? Will there ever be a man who will have my pictures all over his walls? I love the show, but it also makes me feel incredibly single. Calm down, Mom.
My mum said I have to go home.
You know when we were in the sea, when you asked me whether the eating thing was what I wanted to talk to you about, that wasn't what I was actually going to talk to you about. I was actually going to say that...
Say it, say it, say it, say it, say it, say it. Say it.
I love you.
You better not say thank you. Oh no, are we panicking? Say something.
Anyway, I can walk myself home. Bye.
Charlie, hang on! Charlie! Oh, clothes! Clothes. Clothes.
You could have just gone out in your towel, nobody would have had an issue.
Charlie!
I mean, that's a sign that he loves you too, clearly.
Charlie! Oh, I said it when I was in the shower.
Sorry.
No, no S-word.
Okay.
Catch your breath and say it back.
Alright, can you say what you said again, please?
I love you. And you don't have to say it back. I just wanted to tell you because you're going away and I won't see you for a few weeks.
I love you too. I love you so much.
You're not just saying that because I said it, are you?
Charlie, come here, you idiot.
Oh, it is the best day of my life.
You're still damp.
Yeah, well, you're the one who said I love you for the first time when I was in the shower.
Oh, why did I do that?
Because you're Charlie and you love me.
No. Why do we eat pizzas with a knife and a fork? Just use your hands.
Can I walk you home now?
You're not even wearing a shirt.
When has that been a problem?
I was not peeping.
It's okay, it's allowed. We're in love.
Oh my god. So in love that you're gonna walk to my house with no shoes on.
Yeah, that's how in love I am. I think you'd do the same for me.
Yeah, I would.
I get the feeling we're gonna say I love you to each other a lot of times in this season, and I'm here for it.
Here he is, my favourite nephew. Don't tell David.
Hey, Auntie Diane.
Who cares about David? Fuck David. Oh, the all caps and the exclamation points. Oh, Charlie. Come on, do your homework.
I'm worried that you're putting a boy over everything else, over yourself.
So I can't have a boyfriend because of schoolwork.
No, that's not what I said.
Mum, you're literally making a problem out of nothing.
I'm only saying this because I'm worried about him.
I do get the mom's point of view that you're allowed to have a boyfriend. You're allowed to stay at his place as long as you're doing your schoolwork. And Charlie is the kind of boy who gives it his all, but to his relationship and not to his studies. Even though sometimes she can be a bit of a helicopter mom, I do get her point of view.
Do we have the Wi-Fi?
Oh yeah, it's in a folder in the kitchen, love. You're messaging friends.
No, I was just trying to talk to...
My boyfriend.
I was just talking to my boyfriend.
Well, we have a lot to catch up on, don't we?
It really tells you how close he is to his aunt because he came out to her very easily, whereas with his dad, he had to think about it for a while. Hey yo, my boys are back. I see it. I see you looking at him.
Morning, all.
Morning.
Cock blocked him.
What does that mean?
You blocked his cock.
You are playing a very dangerous game.
It's fun, no?
But if the kids find out...
I know. I'll be good.
Come in.
Mr. Bean?
Out, out, out.
Oh, that's Darcy's grandma.
Good luck, you two. And remember, bad grades aren't the worst thing in the world.
Oh, I already love her. I love her. With the car, with her advice, with her spirit, I love her. Oh no.
Well done, Tara. I hope you'll be joining our Roxbridge prep group in September.
That means moving away from Darcy, and she's not going to be happy about it. Nick would make such a good dad.
Charlie just texted. I passed all my GCSEs.
Congratulations. We really need to meet Charlie.
You'll have to bring him around for Christmas because he needs family approval.
Or you could bring him on holiday next year.
Oh, he has been approved by family, by Nick's mom. Also, I love how supportive they're being. It is so important to have supportive family members when you're queer. Are we taking a thirst trap?
I thought we were all going to Nando's to celebrate results.
I totally forgot.
Me and Elle were going to go to the park.
I kind of have to start packing.
I guess it's just you and me then. Okay, nah, all good. Another time.
Guys, you have to do better. You can't just leave Isaac. Oh, Jonathan Bailey? Wait, what is his name? Jack Maddox. and Charlie already follows him. So is he going to be a teacher or somebody else?
Dinner's ready.
I'm not hungry. I'll eat later.
You abandoning me again?
I don't want to see Mum.
I'm a shell of myself. That song playing in the background is no coincidence. Okay, 2 tiny details. 1. Nick only took 1 picture and sent it to Charlie. Charlie took a bunch of pictures and he didn't send any. That really tells you about his body image issues and his self-esteem issues. Catch planes, not feelings. Oh, he hasn't responded. That's very unlike him.
You look like a lovesick puppy, dear nephew.
Do I?
More like a lovesick golden retriever.
And growing symptoms of head over heels. I am a qualified psychiatrist.
Do you ever treat people with eating disorders?
It's not my speciality, but it tends to go hand in hand with other things.
Sounds like Auntie Diane is going to be helping Charlie eventually, and that's how he'll be accepted into the family.
You need a nice poster of a handsome boy up there.
I'm a lesbian, Gran.
Your dad never told me that. You need a pretty girl up there, then.
Oh, Gran, you ally?
I just want to say I'm part of the LGBTQ community, and this is my best friend, Valentina. She's an ally. Talk, Valentina. Ally.
Are we just gonna stay in our room until Nick's back? Come on. Don't say no. Be a good friend.
What's up?
I'm worried. I love you.
David, learn something.
We don't talk about your dad a lot.
He'd always be taking photos of me. I'd hate it. I'd never sit still and pose for them. I wish I'd sat still. I wish I'd posed.
So the fact that he wished he would have sat still and you would have posed tells you that he wished he would have spent quality time with his dad before he died. And now that he knows that there is a possibility of him losing Elle, he is spending quality time with her as much as he can.
One of your friends is here.
What? Which one?
The one who's always reading.
You know who.
I just wanted to make sure that you're okay.
I'm just missing Nick a lot, and my mum's been really annoying and just don't feel like doing anything.
You promise that's it?
Yeah.
He's the only friend who can see through Charlie. Because nobody else has realized apart from Nick, of course.
We could watch that Emma adaptation.
Oh, you know that's my favourite.
These two, they have my heart. Was she on an anonymous chat room? And somebody asked her who her best friend is and she said her brother. That's also an aspect of a storyline we haven't really explored in the past seasons, that she may be a bit of a hermit or she may have trouble making friends.
Hey, dinner's ready.
Was he reading about eating disorders?
Dad's done a roast. Just saying a bit more seasoning wouldn't go amiss.
Oh, come on over to an Indian household, we'll show you seasoning. Boyfriend and sister are gonna save the day.
I was thinking we could do something else tonight.
What are we thinking?
Nothing. You've lost someone in the past and you're scared of it happening again. I love you.
I love you too. I love you so much.
There you go. More people are saying I love you to each other, because about damn time.
I was just wondering if you've been eating okay.
I think you were right. I think I do have an eating disorder.
Gonna be okay. You can talk to your parents. You can get help.
My mum's not like yours. She doesn't listen to me. She gets angry at me.
No worries, boys. We have an aunt who's a psychiatrist.
We're having a family dinner.
I wasn't feeling very well.
Well, what's wrong? Charlie, you can't keep skipping dinner. You have to eat.
I don't feel well.
Come on, come downstairs. I'll get you some paracetamol.
His mom's heart is at the right place, but she's not listening. She's not observing.
You just can't eat sometimes, a lot of the time. Been getting really bad recently. I don't know what to do now. I really love him, and I'm scared.
Oh, come here.
I'm so grateful they're also showing this side of circumstances like this. There is the person who is struggling with the eating disorder, but then there is also the ones closest to them who also struggle with the guilt of not knowing how to help them.
I know that you think it's your job to save him. He needs help from a doctor or a therapist, someone that understands eating disorders and knows how to treat them.
He doesn't need his boyfriend to fix him, he just needs his boyfriend to be there while somebody else works with him to fix his issues.
There's lots of things that you can do. Standing together, even when it's hard. That's love, darling.
Holy shit. It's getting super emotional. I can't emphasize enough how important this storyline is. I am so glad that they're showing how young boys also struggle with eating disorders and how it affects the people around them. You know, I have watched a lot of shows and a lot of movies, but I don't think I've seen a storyline of a young boy with an eating disorder. Of course, that happens in real life, but I don't think I've seen much of it on screen. I've had my fair share of body image issues and self-esteem issues, which I have gone to therapy for. It is an everyday struggle. Every day you have to manage your mind. And it's also much tougher for queer people because of the systems we have in place in our society. So I'm so grateful that they're showing this storyline. And I love that they've already started to show different perspectives. We're seeing it from Charlie's perspective, who's struggling with eating. We're seeing it from his sister's perspective, from his boyfriend's perspective, from his best friend's perspective. Maybe eventually we'll see it from his parents' perspectives. But yeah, I can't wait to see how this storyline progresses. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.